What's up, everybody? It's Trey Smith, one half of the Blue Bloods College Game Time podcast, and today I want to get into some Notre Dame Fighting Irish players representing in the NFL playoffs this weekend and beyond. Before we get into it, please hit subscribe. We appreciate the support so much. If you're not a subscriber, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button. We are the YouTube channel that brings fresh college sports content every single day. That's Blue Blood CGT for College Game Time. All right, Irish fans, or just college sports fans watching this video, or just Blue Blood CGT fans watching this video, let's get into some of these former Irish players playing in the NFL playoffs. Beginning this crazy wild card weekend, 3 straight days of playoff football starts on Saturday afternoon with the Raiders and Bengals. Both teams have a former Irish player. The Raiders have Nick Martin, the former offensive lineman, and the Bengals have defensive end Khalid Kareem. So those are your first two former Irish kicking off the playoff weekend. Then as we move on to Saturday night, we've got the Patriots and the Bills. The Bills have cornerback Nick McLeod representing for Notre Dame. Then we get into Sunday. The noon game is the Eagles and the Bucks. The Bucks have offensive lineman Robert Hainsey. Moving on to Sunday afternoon, we've got the 49ers and the Cowboys. The 49ers have Aaron Banks. The Cowboys have Zach Martin. The 49ers also have Mike McGlinchey, but he is out. Most of you, if you're a 49ers fan or if you're just a diehard Irish fan that keeps up with these players in the league, you know that he is on the IR right now. But talking about the Cowboys real quick with Zach Martin, since the Cowboys have drafted Zach Martin, he has been one of the pillars of that offensive line that, when healthy, has been one of the top offensive lines in the NFL. Obviously, since they lost Travis Frederick, the center, they kind of have lost a little bit of their luster, but they're still they're still a really good offensive line because of him and Tyron Smith, but he has become one of the top offensive linemen in all of professional football. And, that ought to be a good game. We got the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. I've said that on every single little preview video like this for each team, but it is, man. Team of the 80s, team of the 90s, that's classic rivalry, classic NFL football. And we've got some Irish on both sides of that field. Getting into Sunday night, we've got the Steelers and the Chiefs. The Steelers obviously have Stephon Tuitt, who is also on the IR, but they have receiver and just all-around playmaker Chase Claypool playing on the Irish. Hopefully, the new wide receivers coach, that if you saw the previous video I posted about him, hopefully he can bring in some more Chase Claypool type players to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Moving on to Monday, which is when we conclude Wild Card Weekend with the Cardinals and the Rams. We've got Ben Skowronek. He was the the Northwestern wide receiver, spent most of his career there, transferred to Notre Dame, played there last season, and now he has found his way into the rotation for the Rams. I mean, he's not like a starter or plays a lot of downs or anything like that, but with that team and with that rotation of receivers on any given day, really anyone other than Cooper Kupp, it could be their day. Cooper Kupp, he's going to go off, but Rams are just one of those teams where you could always all of a sudden randomly have a receiver that just busts open for a 73-yard touchdown. But anyway, Skowronek's in that game. And then the two teams on bye week, we've got the Packers and the Titans. The Packers have Equanimeous St. Brown, and then the Titans have Matthias Farley, the safety, St. Brown being the receiver. So if you are an Irish fan and you're watching some playoff football and maybe your team didn't make the playoffs, you've got plenty of former players to watch over the weekend. That's all I got for you today. Notre Dame fans, please hit subscribe. If you're not a Notre Dame fan, you're just a college football fan, please hit subscribe. If you're just some random person that saw this in your YouTube recommendations and decided to watch it, please hit subscribe.